starting up a fun day of adventure. So, funny thing that I noticed yesterday, Brooke got all the life jackets set out. Look.
Okay, I need a moment to explain this. In last week's episode, disaster struck. At 9:30 p.m. when we were lifting the dinghy, the Davit stopped working. Yes, the same Davit we had just fixed. Luckily, we'll explain what we found out in this week's show, but seeing your 1,000-pound dinghy swing 8 feet above your head in a rolly anchorage for 2.5 hours with no clue how to fix it was really scary. Good news, we fixed it. Now back to the show.
We got them all set out here, right? Yep. And Mom, Rooney. There's no more jackets. She's concerned that the tender was gonna fall onto the deck and make a hole or something like that. Which is, I mean, she's being safe. That's really good. I guess I'm going down with the ship. Good morning.
Morning. I don't really know where we're going. Like I do, but I don't know the best route. Okay.
There's sun right behind you. Oh,
Yeah.
you look like an angel. That angel.
An angel. Angel. We've got a 2-day cruise that we're embarking on right now after one of the scariest things that's ever happened to us on our boat. And the reason it was so scary is because we didn't know what we were going to do to fix it. So right now we're going from Boca Raton, Puerto Rico, over to Turks and Caicos. The kids are yelling. We're both so tired. We didn't get to bed till super late, just securing everything, putting everything away, trying to diagnose the problem, which we think with the Davit is there's not a proper ground, so there was no connection to get the pump working that controls the Davit. That's the short answer. But this is a 389-mile cruise across the Mona Passage, which we've had a report, someone that just came across that it was decent, so we're hoping it maintains that way. It's big swells, but they're spaced decent apart. So here we go, here we are praying for a smooth passage. So we're sitting here cruising, half of the day's gone. I don't even know where it went. We want to film underway, but like we are just tired today. Last night was a doozy, took a toll on us, at least me. I'm just sleepy. I fell asleep on the bow for a little bit. The kids are just antsy. It is gorgeous out here though. You never know going through the Mona Passage, but so far so good. there's these giant rollers, but they're spaced pretty far apart, so you just kind of like, it's like almost relaxing. It's probably why we're tired. Other than that, it's not a bad day out here. Passed a couple sailboats, a couple tankers. This should take us, you know, 50 to 55 hours to do this trip. And then the arrival seems sketchy. It's a river in Turks and Caicos.
The first 2-day cruise, it's like 55 hours that we're doing with Leo. So watch has like a double meaning. We watch the boat and we watch Leo. Whoever's at the helm kind of ends up doing both sometimes. Sometimes he's sleeping. It's working. I don't know how. I think the sea state's okay. So right now it's hard to tell, but maybe you could tell behind me. The swell is about 8 feet. It's not a big issue because the duration, which is important, is about 12 seconds. So we go up and down a lot, but it gives us 12 seconds to get to the top, to the peak to trough, right? So it's not as big of an issue, even though the swell is quite large. The rule that we look at is if the wave height is larger than the duration, you probably should wait. So if you have an 8-foot swell at a 6-second duration, it's gonna be miserable. If you have a 3-foot swell at a 2-set duration, it's probably still gonna be, it's doable, but it's gonna be a little funky. You're just gonna be moving a lot, right? So that's kind of a general rule. The 3-foot you would go, you'd feel it. It wouldn't be a big deal, but you'd feel it. It's pretty though. It's really pretty out here. What a difference Starlink makes. We have total communications and we're out like there's no one around us for any like, this is like, we'd have like 2-day like dead cell service normally in this situation, and here we're totally fine. Here, maybe you can tell, I'm gonna turn the camera around and you're gonna see this other boat over here, and you're gonna see the waves, how the boat kind of disappears. It almost comes up to about the like our rub rail, like to our anchor. So that boat goes down and about to the anchor and about Hey Brooke, you cooking dinner? You know what I can't wait to try?
What?
You know what I can't wait to try?
What?
The Johnny Jumper in a larger sea. Wouldn't that be kind of fun?
In a larger what?
Sea.
Oh jeez. Yeah, maybe when he's a little older. Not now. It'd be fun to have an adult version of those and you get it like on the tender deck and extend the Davit. So
we could get an adult one and put it, yeah, but we have such good luck with the Davit. I think that would be a good idea to mess with.
Totally. Just making spaghetti and meatballs, and I told Penn, yeah, he was like, wait, you're just doing sauce, meatballs, and spaghetti, and that's it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, this is the best day ever. I was like, what? It's like you normally add in garlic and tomatoes and onions and extra peppers and vegetables to make it healthy. So he's really happy to just have it basic. So I'm scoring tonight for Penn. Apparently.
Well, it smells, the sea state's a little too much to make a cake, I think.
So I'm worried, like I always go from one worry to the next. Going in this river when we get into Turks, Will there be a current?
Let's not think about it. Hey, what was your last worry?
I don't even know anymore. I can't even think straight. Well, the Davit hanging.
No, it's like, you know what the funny thing was? Is I was thinking, you know, in Antigua, I was like, you know what, we really got lucky on this Davit fish.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get lucky.
And then we installed the pump and it worked in Puerto Rico, and then 2 days later, it stops.
Did you explain on the video, like, maybe it wasn't really the mallet that fixed it?
No, but you probably should. But yeah, back to what I was saying is it seems sketchy going into this marina. It's cool. It's like Shroud Key almost in the Bahamas, and in the middle of the river is where the resort would be. Do you think there would be current? It goes from one island to another.
Yeah. Wait, Brittany, can you turn that off for a second? I'm just gonna film something. Okay, so quick note here. Let's talk about the Davit. So the hammer was not the fix to the Davit. It was not at all the fix to the Davit. It did fix it, but that's not, banging it wasn't the reason why it was fixed. We later found out by an amazing tech at Yacht Tech, Tony, who graciously took my call and talked to me until late at night about this to try to figure it out, and we're very thankful for that. The reason that it wasn't working is because the 24-volt system has to have a proper ground, and the ground on this new pump wasn't wired into the pump, and so it had to be manually set. And it was clipped on to the mounting right underneath the pump. You might see it in a picture or something, but it was clipped onto that. And the problem is that that's powder coated. So the assumption is that because it's powder coated, it wasn't conducting, it wasn't able to get a proper ground. I'm not an electrician, I don't understand this. I just learned all about this just recently, and this is kind of how I go. I've learned so much from day one of this boat, and I have no idea how any of it works in the beginning. It's just one problem solved after another. We learn about this stuff. And so it had to have a proper ground. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand away the paint on there, and we're gonna see. And if not, what we can do is we can put it directly onto, we can put the ground directly onto the pump, onto the metal portion of the pump. That, I think, is gonna fix it. So when we were banging it with that rubber mallet, it was making that connection better. And something else was connecting, obviously, to spark. There's something making it spark, which wasn't good. But we were just so glad to just have some sort of movement because we were stressing out, had no idea how to solve the problem. Very worried about the sea state picking up and having some sort of movement into the boat. If you remember where it was right next to the fly bridge. It could very easily hit the fly bridge there and cause all sorts of fiberglass damage. So we didn't want that. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. I got a lot more to learn about the Davit, but I know a little bit more today.
Also, I was never your choice, but I hope you're happy. I hope you are happy.
Go tell Malcolm to slow down.
Big deal. He's like to slow down. Put this up. There. I don't think he's gonna slow down. What are you doing?
Green waffles.
Why do they have to be green?
Because it makes them taste better. These actually taste a lot better. They give you a lot of waffles if you really want.
It's your turn to take watch. You ready? Take and watch. Her. Oh, your navigation books. Your navigation books.
I'm not
Ready, here we go. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. You're the cutest. You're so big.
And she forced me to do it.
I did not force you. High five. Oh no. No! Pen has a tragedy. Why? What's going on?
Someone took my charger.
His charger is missing. These are the
No
problems
one took
we
his
have today. I
charger.
like these kind of problems.
No one took his charger.
He lost it.
He lost it.
He lost it in the boat. It didn't walk away. Yeah, it's not possible. Dance party. Look at this ocean. Incredible. Beautiful and incredible. This has been the best cruise. It is beautiful, it is calm, it is sunny, it is clear. Thank you for this gift because it's been a wild year. Yeah, we have not had this weather in months, so thank you. What do whales say? Is that what Dory does?
That's a dog.
We need a whale, my gosh. I just want to see a whale, come on. I just want a humpback to just jump up right here. Not too much to ask. Nuts. Yeah, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I go take
Sam?
I saw two of them.
Two of them?
It's a whale! They're having a whaley good time.
Brooke.
Giving willies to each other.
Brooke. Hey.
Look, there it is. Okay. They're so fun. They're cute. Why are you making fun of me? I like whales.
These swells are huge. What do you think the waves look like over there?
I don't know, but where's Leo?
He's on the bed.
You need to bring in that fishing line.
Okay. We're about to go through this cut right here. The waves are big. They're big right next to it. And I think it's gonna make us surf a little bit. We're hoping not so bad. We're hoping, hey guys, you guys might want to sit down, Brooke.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down.
Okay.
Are you sure it's gonna be safe?
What? That's why I'm telling you to sit down. There it comes. It has to be. There you go, you feel it? Oh, done. Nothing. We're almost through. There you go, you feel that? Oh, that's good that you're not feeling it.
Shady booty, shady booty. Shady booty, shady booty. Shady booty, shady booty.
There we go.
Shady booty, shady booty.
Oh, you're not even feeling it. That's great that you're not feeling it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're almost done.